before the alarm has a chance. The particular slow gold of morning that makes the dust motes dance in the beam across the bedroom, and I stay a little still. Morning light, the first gift, before the day can fill itself with anything at all. I turn to see the ceiling, the way it caught the first light, different from the evening version, different from the night. The same ceiling, different color, the same room, different air. Morning light, the particular way the day declares itself a morning and no other. Morning light, soft and slow. Morning light, the gentle glow of the first hour, doing what it does. Morning light, because the day begins this way. Morning light, the quiet say of the sun arriving at the window. Morning light, the slow opening of everything. Morning light, the room is warm. Morning light, the comfortable form of a day that hasn't started yet. Morning light, no regret, no hurry in the air. Morning light, the everywhere of soft gold across the floor. Morning light, the open door into whatever today is. There's something I protect about this, the first few minutes of the morning light, before the coffee and the thinking, before the plans take flight. The minutes of the light alone, across the room, across the bed. Morning light, the precious pause, before the day gets said out loud, becomes itself. Morning light, I'm here. Morning light, another year of waking up to this particular gold. Morning light, the story told in every morning room. Morning light dispels the gloom before the gloom has formed. Morning light, the morning normed to something good. Morning light, just lie still, just lie still. Morning light, good morning, good morning. The kettle on the counter does its particular thing. The water heating slowly, making the sound it brings. Every morning to the kitchen, the familiar build of heat. First cup, the one ritual that makes the morning complete before anything else. quiet balm of the first sip of the morning. First cup, no ignoring how good this particular thing is. First cup, where the day begins for real. I carry it to the window, the one that faces east, and watch whatever the morning has assembled at the least interesting corner of the sky, while the coffee cools a little. First cup, the standing ritual, the slightly pleasant riddle of how good a cup can be. You can have the grand occasions, you can have the evenings out. First cup, the one that has no competition, without a doubt. The most reliable pleasure of any day I've kept. First cup, the morning medicine, the thing that while I slept was waiting to be made. First cup, the warmth goes down. First cup, the morning sound of the house coming to itself. First cup, the very wealth of a morning done correctly. First cup connects me to every morning I've begun. First cup, before the sun has fully cleared the rooftops. First cup, both hands around it. First cup, good morning. Good morning to you. I opened the window this morning, which is the simplest thing, but the way the outside air came in was worth remembering. That particular exchange of the inside air and the out, the open window doing what open windows are about, which is everything. And the curtain moved just slightly, that was all. The open window, the morning in. The open window where outside begins to mix with inside. For the day, the open window, the give and take of whatever the neighborhood has. The open window jazz of a bird somewhere out there. The open window, the particular air that comes with an open morning. There was sound from outside too that I'd been missing with it closed. The particular ambient layer that the morning's world composed of traffic at a distance and a somewhere conversation. The open window, the invitation to the sonic station of the outside world. And the room breathed out had been keeping. The open window, the room exhales. The open window, the morning trails its fingers through the curtain light. The open window, the overnight staleness of a closed room gone. The open window, carry on with the fresh version of the air. The open window everywhere is better for the opening. I left it open through the morning, which changed the quality of work. The air moving slightly over everything. No need to lurk in the sealed up version of the room when the outside could come in. The open window, the permission given to begin the day in both worlds at once. The open window, noon now. The open window, somehow the whole morning felt more itself. The open window, the shelf of the windowsill with its small collection. The open window, the connection between the inside and the day. The open window, the best way to start a home day. The open window, fresh air coming in. The open window, there it is, there it is. Slow morning, no hurry. Nobody is waiting on me, which is the rarest thing. The morning spread in front of me without an offering required of it, without a start time or an end in sight. Slow morning, the particular gift of the overnight, having given me a morning with no agenda. I moved from room to room slowly, which is the only speed that a slow morning warrants, giving each room what it needs of my attention, unhurried, touching things without a plan. Slow morning, the particular grace of a woman or a man, with nowhere they have to be. Slow morning, let it be slow. Slow morning, the unhurried glow of a morning that has time to spare. Slow morning, the particular care with which you pour a second cup. Slow morning, never rush the version of yourself with nowhere to go. Slow morning, the best kind. So slow morning, the clock is decorative. Slow morning, the imperative of nothing, the requirement of ease. Slow morning, do whatever you please with the hours, they are yours. Slow morning, open doors to every room you haven't been in yet. Slow morning, no regret about the pace. The fast version of this morning would have missed what I just saw. The light in the particular corner of the hall, the small satisfaction of the dust mote in the undisturbed sunbeam. Slow morning, the dividend of moving like a dream through your own house. Slow morning, noon will come. Slow morning, the quiet sum of all the hours I have spent. Slow morning, the intent was this, exactly this. Slow morning, the pure bliss of a morning done at its own pace. Slow morning, the home base of a day well begun. Slow morning, no hurry, no hurry at all. Slow morning, all yours today. The kitchen table has seen everything that a table can be asked to see. The morning papers and the coffee rings, the version of me that only the kitchen table knows, the early unbothered one. The kitchen table, the particular place where the morning gets done before the day starts properly. The kitchen table, center of things. The kitchen table, whatever it brings of the morning, the afternoon. The kitchen table, the room around it always the same. The kitchen table, the frame for everything that happens here. The kitchen table, year by year, the most familiar place. I've sat at this table so many mornings that the chair knows how I sit. The particular angle of the light at 9 o'clock that hits the surface of the table just here at my place. The kitchen table, the map of a life in one small space of wood and 4 chairs. You can redesign the rest of the house, repaint and rearrange, but the kitchen table stays exactly because some things shouldn't change. The rituals that happen around it, the morning and the night. The kitchen table, the anchor that keeps the house right when everything else is moving. The kitchen table, this morning again. The kitchen table, the old refrain of cup and chair and the same view out. The kitchen table, beyond a doubt, the best piece of furniture I own. The kitchen table, the place I'm known most honestly, without performance. The kitchen table, the ordinance of staying here and being. Someone left a book here yesterday, which is what the table invites. Small deposits of the daily living, small domestic rights, of leaving things you'll come back to, and coming back and finding them. The kitchen table, the particular hymn of a household's rhythm, played out on one flat surface. The kitchen table, right here. I'll be right here. The kitchen table, morning again, morning again. The book has been waiting for me, patient on the table for a week. And this morning I have nothing more necessary to seek than the next chapter, and the next, and the one after that. Reading hours, the particular way the world goes flat outside while the book goes deep. An hour passed before I noticed, which is the mark of a good read. A piece of furniture, nothing I could need. Right now the time's suspended in the way that reading does. Reading hours, the particular buzz of being somewhere else because the page said so. Reading hours, the morning given. Reading hours, a life well lived in. The pages of whatever this book is. Reading hours, the particular fizz of following a story somewhere. Reading hours, the armchair, becoming the whole world from now. Reading hours, the how of a morning spent completely. The coffee went cold twice, which is the cost of reading well. I didn't mind, I'd been away. Wherever this book fell, its story and the cold coffee was the receipt of the trip. Reading hours, the small neglect of everything, the slip out of the house into the page. Reading hours, the afternoon. Reading hours, and coming soon, the end of this particular book. Reading hours, the last look at a story I've been living in. Reading hours, the discipline of finishing what you start. Reading hours, the quiet art of the long and quiet read. Reading hours, one more page, just just one more page. Reading hours, nowhere else to be, nowhere else. The house to myself, all mine today. Everyone's gone out for the day, which happens rarely, which is why the house feels bigger than it usually does. The particular size of I am by myself expands the room somehow. The house to myself, the annual or quarterly allowance of a whole day home alone. I talk to myself in the kitchen, which I don't usually do, and sang along to the music at a volume I'd subdue. If anyone were here, the house to myself, the permission to be the unedited version on my own recognizance in my own home. The house to myself, the whole thing. The house to myself, the offering of every room without negotiation. The house to myself, the vacation from the normal edited version. The house to myself, the excursion into being all the way myself. The house to myself, the shelf life of this particular freedom. The house to myself, the afternoon. The house to myself, coming too soon to an end when everyone returns. The house to myself, the particular turns of the day when you answer to no one. The house to myself, the long run of a day in your own complete company. The house to myself, honestly, not lonely, not even slightly. I move the furniture in one room just to see what it would look like, which I've been meaning to do for months. And now I have the invite of a whole day with no one to ask, no one to navigate around. The house to myself, the particular task of hearing your own sound fill every room you walk through. The house to myself, evening now. The house to myself, and somehow the sound of the key in the lock. The house to myself around the clock has been the best kind of alone. The house to myself, the home, return now to its usual size. The house to myself before my eyes, it contracts back to normal. The house to myself, all day long. The house to myself, don't mind me, just don't mind me. The clock on the wall says 12, which is the hinge of the day. The morning folding into afternoon, the particular way. The light comes in at noon, directly without angle. Midday, the brief and vertical, the light without a tangle of shadow, the most direct. Midday, the center holds Midday, the day unfolds past its own midpoint, heading now. Midday, the quiet vow of the afternoon to follow. Midday, the shallow pool of the noon hour still. Midday, the house until the afternoon's suspended. I made lunch without much thought, which is what midday asks of you. Not the ceremony of the morning, not the evening's long review. Just the straightforward noon of something to eat, and then midday, back to whatever the afternoon is when it gets here, which it will. The neighborhood is quiet, the particular quiet of noon, when everyone's inside somewhere, when the morning left too soon, and the afternoon hasn't started. The parentheses of noon, midday, the breath between the morning's swelling tune and the afternoon's reply. Midday, right in the middle. Midday, the small riddle of where the day is pointing now. Midday, and somehow the afternoon seems closer. Midday, the coast of the day that slopes from here. Midday, the pivot dear of every home day's arc. Midday, halfway through, halfway through. Midday, keep going now. The afternoon has its own quality, different from the morning start. The light a little lower now, the day already has its part of the work done, and the rest feels easier in the afternoon. Afternoon in the particular pace of the slow-moving room, in the middle of the working day. 2 o'clock has a character that no other hour quite matches. The slight settling of the day, the afternoon that catches its breath a little, finds its groove, the pace of the productive quiet. Afternoon in the low-grade hum of the house, in its private riot of small domestic sounds. Afternoon in the staying kind, afternoon in the best you'll find on a day when staying is the plan. Afternoon in the afternoon can be the richest part if you let it. Afternoon, and don't forget it, in favor of the busy morning. Afternoon, and the afternoon's warning is that it goes too fast. Afternoon in 3 o'clock, afternoon in around the block. The light is moved from here to there. Afternoon in the particular care of the afternoon with its long shadow. Afternoon in the meadows of time still left before the evening. Afternoon in the leaving of the day is still a while off. I've learned to like the afternoon the way I didn't used to. The years have taught me that the midday slump is just a passage through to something on the other side, the particular second wind. Afternoon and the wind of the late afternoon begins around 4, if you let it. Afternoon and still at it. Afternoon and the habit of the home day keeping me. Afternoon and the company of the afternoon is enough. Afternoon and this stuff gets done in the afternoon. Afternoon and soon the evening, which is also fine. Afternoon and still here, still right here. Afternoon and working away, working away. The sofa, right here. There's a particular spot on the sofa that I've engineered over time. The cushion at the right compression, the angle that aligns my everything with nothing, the posture of complete repose. The sofa, the particular position only I know, the exact geography of comfort. The sofa, the afternoon's conclusion. The sofa, the willing illusion that work is just a concept now. The sofa, the allowing of the body to be horizontal. The sofa, the optional nap that may or may not happen. The sofa, the soft wrapping of the afternoon around you. The television stayed off, which is the sofa's better use. Not the watching, but the being, the deliberate excuse to be perfectly still for a while. The phone face down somewhere. The sofa, the particular style of going nowhere and arriving anyway. The cat found me eventually, which is what cats do to sofas. She arranged herself across my feet. The sofa and its sofas of warmth and available apps, the particular democracy. The sofa, the napping nap, this angle looks different, good. The sofa understood by everyone who's used one right. The sofa, the afternoon flight that goes nowhere and everywhere. The sofa, the particular care the afternoon takes of you. The sofa, right here, not moving. The sofa, 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes. It comes at a different time each season, which is how I track them. The golden hour through the windows, the years way to stack them, all against each other. The summer's later gold and the winter's early golden hour home, the pearly amber that comes surely through the west-facing window, and the room goes warm as something you can't manufacture. Golden hour home, the walls go amber. Golden hour home, the room grows warmer in its color, in its feel. Golden hour home, the particular real warmth of late day sun indoors. Golden hour home, it pours across the floor in slow gold bars. Golden hour home, beneath no stars yet, but the sun's last gift. Everything it touches turns to a better version of itself. The books on the shelf are richer. Every object on the shelf has earned its place today. The golden hour reveals it. Golden hour home, the seal of the day pressed in light before the evening comes, and I stop whatever I'm doing every time without exception. Golden hour home, you have to stop. Golden hour home, the top of the day's visual offering. Golden hour home, the covering of everything in amber grace. Golden hour home, the face of the house at its most beautiful. Golden hour home, the dutiful pause in the work for this. 15 minutes, sometimes 20, is what the golden hour gives, and then the light goes sideways into evening, and it lives only in the eyes for a while. The after image, the warm golden hour home, the norm of the day's best form before the lamps come on. Golden hour home, the lamps aren't on yet. Golden hour home, the soft regret of watching it begin to fade. Golden hour home, the trade of gold for the blue of dusk. Golden hour home, the husk of the day's most beautiful light. Golden hour home, and then the night comes in its own good time. Golden hour home. Look at that, just look at that. Golden hour home. Every single day. Every single day. Something's happening on the stove that has improved the whole house. The particular smell of garlic meeting oil, the warm arouse of the kitchen doing what kitchens do in the evening of a home day. Something cooking, the announcement that in the best of ways the day is coming around to dinner. Something cooking, that smell, something cooking, and well, from the sound of it, from the pop, something cooking, the stop in whatever else you were doing. Something cooking, the pursuing of hunger that has been building. Something cooking, the building of the evening around a meal. I cook the same things better when I have the time to cook them. A slow evening in the kitchen instead of the quick book them. Under 20-minute version, something cooking, the patience of a dinner made at leisure. Something cooking, the patience is the best ingredient. Something cooking, the kitchen warm. Something cooking, the reform of the whole house by one pot. Something cooking, it has got the living room involved by smell. Something cooking, you can tell even from the other room. Something cooking, the perfume of a good evening coming. There's a moment every time when the smell becomes the dinner, when the idea of the meal becomes the slow-cooked winner on the table in a while, and the kitchen says it's ready. Something cooking, the meanwhile, the slow and building steady promise of the evening meal. Something cooking, nearly done. Something cooking, the setting sun and the dinner coming together. Something cooking, the better version of the evening arrival. Something cooking, the survival of the home day in one plate. Something cooking worth the wait, which wasn't long at all. Something cooking, smells like, that smells like dinner. Something cooking, almost ready, almost ready now. After dinner the house finds a different kind of quiet, not the silence of the empty, not the working quiet riot of the morning or the afternoon, but the settled kind, the done evening quiet, the particular unwinding that begun the moment the plates were cleared. Evening quiet, the day behind. Evening quiet, the gentlest kind of the house's many hours. Evening quiet, the powers of the night approaching softly. Evening quiet, not costly in any way, just here. Evening quiet, the particular clear of a day well spent at home. The lamps are on, the outside dark has made the inside warmer. The contrast of the lit up room and the dark beyond the corner of the curtain, the particular gold of an evening room in winter. Evening quiet, the splinter of the lamplight, the tender glow of the room at rest. I sat for a while without doing anything specific, which is harder than it sounds, and also quite terrific when you manage it, the sitting and the nothing, the evening quiet, the fitting and to the perceiving and the doing of the day. Evening quiet, the long exhale. Evening quiet, the full tale of the home day coming to its close. Evening quiet, nobody knows how good this is except the person. Evening quiet, the version of the day that ends like this. Evening quiet, the particular bliss of a home evening done right. Evening quiet, all is well. All is well. Evening quiet, the day is done. The day is done. The lamp on the side table makes a particular room. Inside the room, a circle of the warm amber loom of its light, which goes only as far as the lamp decides. The lamp, the particular shelter of the circle that provides exactly enough light for this. The lamp, the room inside the room, the lamp, the amber bloom of the evening's own corner. The lamp, the quiet mourner of the daylight, the replacement that offers no displacement, just a gentler kind of seeing. The lamp, the human being's most particular invention. Outside the circle of the lamp, the room goes into blue. The furniture and shadow, the suggestion of a view into the darker corners that the lamp politely leaves. The lamp, the editor that only shows and keeps the things within the radius. There are nights when the lamp alone is company enough, when the light it makes is the whole world and the dark outside is rough, with weather or with winter, and the inside of the circle, the lamp, that particular, the intimate and clerical record of an evening in the lamp. The book in my hands, the lamp, the soft commands of the evening to read and rest. The lamp, the interest of the page lit from the side. The lamp, the particular guide through the evening hours at home. The lamp, the narrow dome of light that holds the night outside. I'll turn it off before I sleep, which changes everything. The room going back to just the dark, the lamp withdrawing its particular geography of warmth and amber seeing. The lamp, the last thing off before the being becomes the sleeping. The lamp, warm in here, so warm in here. The lamp, almost time now. At the end of the day I've stayed in, which was always the plan, but which requires a kind of decision that not everyone can make and keep for a whole day. The staying, the deliberate, staying in the particular, the very intimate choice to be at home all day. Staying in the whole day through, staying in the particular view of the world from inside the house. Staying in the quiet espouse of the home as a place to be. Staying in the entirely sufficient version of a day. Staying in, and I would say it was exactly right. I went through the rooms today, more times than I can count. Each room a different version of the same house's account. Of the hours, the kitchen's morning, the sofa's afternoon. Staying in the tour of your own home, the ruin of a day well spent on sight. Staying in the deep accounting, staying in the slow mounting of the satisfaction of the home day. Staying in the wide way the house can hold a whole life. Staying in the particular strife that never came today. Staying in the holiday that doesn't require departure. Here is what I know for certain after a day entirely at home, that the square footage of a life can be all the room to roam that you need on certain days. The kitchen and the sofa, staying in the chapter of the day that's over, was sufficient, more than staying in. The night is here, staying in. The end is near of the day, but not the feeling. Staying in the slow revealing that contentment has an address. Staying in the home, no less, is where I want it to be today. Staying in the very best way some days to spend the day. Tomorrow I may go out, which will also be fine, but today was the staying in kind, and the whole day was mine. In every room, in every hour, from the morning to the lamp, staying in the full flower of a day that wore the stamp of home entirely and well. Staying in all day long, all day long. Staying in, good day. It was a good day. Morning light, easy now. The light comes through the curtain before the alarm has a chance. The particular slow gold of morning that makes the dust motes dance. In the beam across the bedroom, and I stay a little still. Morning light, the first gift before the day can fill itself with anything at all. I turn to see the ceiling, the way it caught the first light. Different from the evening version, different from the night. The same ceiling, different color. The same room, different air. Morning light, the particular way the day declares itself a morning and no other. Morning light, soft and slow. Morning light, the gentle glow of the first hour doing what it does. Morning light, because the day begins this way. Morning light, the quiet say of the sun arriving at the window. Morning light, the slow the everywhere of soft gold across the floor. Morning light, the open door into whatever today is. There's something I protect about this, the first few minutes of the morning light, before the coffee and the thinking, before the plans take flight. The minutes of the light alone across the room, across the bed. Morning light, the precious pause before the day gets said out loud, becomes itself. Morning light, I'm here. Morning light, another year of waking up to this particular gold. Morning light, the story told in every morning room. Morning light dispels the gloom before the gloom has formed. Morning light, the morning norm to something good. Morning light, just lie still. Just lie still. Morning light, good morning. Good morning. The kettle on the counter does its particular thing. The water heating slowly, making the sound it brings. Every morning to the kitchen, the familiar build of heat. First cup, the one ritual that makes the morning complete. Before anything else. First cup, both hands around it. First cup, the moment found in the warmth between your palms. First cup, the quiet balm of the first sip of the morning. First cup, no ignoring how good this particular thing is. First cup, where the day begins for real. I carry it to the window, the one that faces east, and watch whatever the morning has assembled at the least. Interesting corner of the sky while the coffee cools a little. First cup, the standing ritual, the slightly pleasant riddle of how good a cup can be. You can have the grand occasions, you can have the evenings out. First cup, the one that has no competition, without a doubt. The most reliable pleasure of any day I've kept. First cup, the morning medicine, the thing that while I slept was waiting to be made. First cup, the warmth goes down. First cup, the morning sound of the house coming to itself. First cup, the very wealth of a morning done correctly. First cup connects me to every morning I've begun. First cup, before the sun has fully cleared the rooftops. window this morning, which is the simplest thing. But the way the outside air came in was worth remembering. That particular exchange of the inside air and the out. The open window doing what open windows are about, which is everything. And the curtain moved just slightly, that was all. The open window, the morning in. The open window where outside begins to mix with inside for the day. The open window, the give and take of whatever the neighborhood has. The open window jazz of a bird somewhere out there. The open window, the particular air that comes with an open morning. There was sound from outside too that I'd been missing with it closed. The particular ambient layer that the morning's world composed of traffic at a distance and a somewhere conversation. The open window, the invitation to the sonic station of the outside world. And the room breathed out everything it had been keeping. The open window, the room exhales. The open window, the morning trails its fingers through the curtain light. The open window, the overnight staleness of a closed room gone. The open window, carry on with the fresh version of the air. The open window everywhere is better for the opening. I left it open through the morning, which changed the quality of work. The air moving slightly over everything, no need to lurk in the sealed up version of the room, and the outside could come in. The open window, the permission given to begin the day in both worlds at once. The open window knew now. The open window, somehow the whole morning felt more itself. The open window, the shelf of the windowsill with its small collection. The open window, the connection between the inside and the day. The open window, the best way to start a home day. The open window, fresh air coming in. The open window, there it is, there it is. Slow morning, no hurry. Nobody is waiting on me, which is the rarest thing. The morning spread in front of me without an offering required of it, without a start, time or an end in sight. Slow morning, the particular gift gift of the overnight, having given me a morning with no agenda. I move from room to room slowly, which is the only speed that a slow morning warrants, giving each room what it needs of my attention, unhurried, touching things without a plan. Slow morning, the particular grace of a woman or a man, with nowhere they have to be. Slow morning, let it be slow. Slow morning, the unhurried glow of a morning that has time to spare. Slow morning, the particular care with which you pour a second cup. Slow morning, never rush, the version of yourself with nowhere to go. Slow morning, the best kind. So slow morning, the clock is decorative. Slow morning, the imperative of nothing, the requirement of ease. Slow morning, do whatever you please with the hours, they are yours. Slow morning, open doors to every room you haven't been in yet. Slow morning, no regret about the pace. The fast version of this morning would have missed what I just saw, the light in the particular corner of the hall, the small satisfaction of the dust mote in the undisturbed sunbeam. Slow morning, the dividend of moving like a dream through your own house. Slow morning, noon will come. Slow morning, the quiet sum of all the hours I have spent. Slow morning, the intent was this, exactly this. Slow morning, the pure bliss of a morning done at its own pace. Slow morning, the home base of a day well begun. Slow morning, no hurry, no hurry at all. Slow morning, all yours today. The kitchen table has seen everything that a table can be asked to see. The morning papers and the coffee rings, the version of me that only the kitchen table knows, the early unbothered one. The kitchen table, the particular place where the morning gets done before the day starts properly. The kitchen table, center of things. The kitchen table, whatever it brings, of the morning, the afternoon. The kitchen table, the room around it always the same. The kitchen table, the frame for everything that happens here. The kitchen table, year by year, the most familiar place. I've sat at this table so many mornings that the chair knows how I sit. The particular angle of the light at 9 o'clock that hits the surface of the table just here at my place. The kitchen table, the map of a life in one small space of wooden 4 chairs. You can redesign the rest of the house, repaint and rearrange, but the kitchen table stays exactly because some things shouldn't change. The rituals that happen around it, the morning and the night, the kitchen table, the anchor that keeps the house right when everything else is moving. The kitchen table this morning again. The kitchen table, the old refrain of cup and chair and the same view out. The kitchen table, beyond a doubt, the best piece of furniture I own. The kitchen table, the place I'm known most honestly, without performance. The kitchen table, the ordinance of staying here and being. Someone left a book here yesterday, which is what the table invites. Small deposits of the daily living, small domestic rights of leaving things you'll come back to, and coming back and finding them. The kitchen table, the particular hymn of a household's rhythm, played out on one flat surface. The kitchen table, right here, I'll be right here. The kitchen table, morning again, morning again. The book has been waiting for me, patient on the table for a week. And this morning I have nothing more necessary to seek than the next chapter and the next and the one after that. Reading hours, the particular way the world goes flat outside while the book goes deep. An hour passed before I noticed, which is the mark of a good read. The clock, a piece of furniture, nothing I could need right now. The time suspended in the way that reading does. Reading hours, the particular buzz of being somewhere else because the page said so. Reading hours, the morning given. Reading hours, a pages of whatever this book is. Reading hours, the particular fizz of following a story somewhere. Reading hours, the armchair becoming the whole world for now. Reading hours, the how of a morning spent completely. The coffee went cold twice, which is the cost of reading well. I didn't mind, I'd been away, and wherever this book fell, its story and the cold coffee was the receipt of the trip. Reading hours, the small neglect of everything, the slip out of the house into the page. Reading hours, the afternoon. Reading hours, and coming soon the end of this particular book. Reading hours, the last look at a story I've been living in. Reading hours, the discipline of finishing what you start. Reading hours, the quiet art of the long and quiet read. Reading hours, one more page, just one more page. Reading hours, nowhere else to be, nowhere else. The house to myself, all mine today. Everyone's gone out for the day, which happens rarely, which is why the house feels bigger than it usually does. The particular size of I am by myself expands the room somehow. The house to myself, the annual or quarterly allowed, and so the whole day home alone. I talk to myself in the kitchen, which I don't usually do, and sang along to the music at a volume I'd subdue. If anyone were here, the house to myself, the permission to be the unedited version on my own recognizance in my own home. The house to myself, the whole thing. The house to myself, the offering of every room without negotiation. The house to myself, the vacation from the normal edited version. The house to myself, the excursion into being all the way myself. The house to myself, the shelf life of this particular freedom. The house to myself, the afternoon. The house to myself, coming too soon to an end when everyone returns. The house to myself, the particular turns of the day when you answer to no one. The house to myself, the long run of a day in your own complete company. The house to myself, honestly, not lonely, not even slightly. I moved the furniture in one room just to see what it would look like which I've been meaning to do for months. And now I have the invite of a whole day with no one to ask, no one to navigate around the house to myself. The particular task of hearing your own sound fill every room you walk through. The house to myself, evening now. The house to myself, and somehow the sound of the key in the lock. The house to myself around the clock has been the best kind of alone. The house to myself, the home, return now to its usual size. The house to myself, before my eyes, it contracts back to normal. The house to myself, all day long. The house to myself, don't mind me, just don't mind me. The clock on the wall says 12, which is the hinge of the day. The morning folding into afternoon the particular way. The light comes in at noon, directly without angle. Midday, the brief and vertical. The light without a tangle of shadow, the most direct. Midday, the center holds. Midday, the day unfolds past its own midpoint, heading now. Midday, the quiet vow of the afternoon to follow. Midday, the shallow pool of the noon hour still. Midday, the house until the afternoon suspended. I made lunch without much thought, which is what midday asks of you. Not the ceremony of the morning, not the evening's long review, just the straightforward noon of something to eat, and then midday back to whatever the afternoon is when it gets here, which it will. The neighborhood is quiet, the particular quiet of noon, when everyone's in sight somewhere, when the morning left too soon, and the afternoon hasn't started, the parentheses of noon. Midday, the breath between the morning's swelling tune and the afternoon's reply. Midday, right in the middle. Midday, the small riddle of where the day is pointing now. Midday, and somehow the afternoon seems closer. Midday, the coast of the day that slopes from here. Midday, the pivot dear of every home day's arc. Midday, halfway through, halfway through. Midday, keep going now. The afternoon has its own quality, different from the morning start. The light a little lower now, the day already has its part of the work done, and the rest feels easier in the afternoon in the particular pace of the slow-moving room, in the middle of the working day. 2 o'clock has a character that no other hour quite matches, the slight settling of the day. The afternoon that catches its breath a little, finds its groove, the pace of the productive quiet afternoon, in the low-grade hum of the house and its private riot of small domestic sounds. Afternoon in the staying kind, afternoon in the best you'll find on a day when staying is the plan. Afternoon in the afternoon can be the richest part if you let it. Afternoon, and don't forget it, in favor of the busy morning. Afternoon in the afternoon's warning is that it goes too fast. Afternoon in 3 o'clock, afternoon in around the block, the light has moved from here to there. Afternoon in the particular care of the afternoon with its long shadows. Afternoon in the meadows of time still left before the evening. Afternoon in the leaving of the day is still a while off. I've learned to like the afternoon the way I didn't used to. The years have taught me that the midday slump is just a passage through to something on the other side, the particular second wind. Afternoon in the wind of the late afternoon begins around 4 if you let it. Afternoon and still at it. Afternoon in the habit of the home day keeping me. Afternoon in the company of the afternoon is enough. Afternoon in this stuff gets done in the afternoon. Afternoon in, and soon the evening, which is also fine. Afternoon and still here, still right here. Afternoon and working away, working away. The sofa right here. There's a particular spot on the sofa that I've engineered over time. The cushion at the right compression, the angle that aligns posture of complete repose. The sofa, the particular position only I know, the exact geography of comfort. The sofa, the afternoon's conclusion. The sofa, the willing illusion that work is just a concept now. The sofa, the allowing of the body to be horizontal. The sofa, the optional nap that may or may not happen. The sofa, the soft wrapping of the afternoon around you. The television stayed off, which is the sofa's better use. Not the watching, but the being, the deliberate excuse to be perfectly still for a while. The phone face down somewhere. The sofa, the particular style of going nowhere and arriving anyway. The cat found me eventually, which is what cats do to sofas. She arranged herself across my feet. The sofa and its sofas of warmth and available apps. The particular democracy. The sofa, the napping map of afternoon diplomacy between the human and the house. The sofa, the 4:30 feeling. The sofa, the ceiling from this angle looks different good. The sofa understood by everyone who's used one right. The sofa, the afternoon flight that goes nowhere and everywhere. The sofa, the particular care the afternoon takes of you. The sofa, right here, not moving. The sofa, 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes. It comes at a different time each season, which is how I track them. The golden hour through the windows, the year's way to stack them all against each other. The summer's later gold and the winter's early. Golden hour home, the pearly amber that comes surely through the west facing window. And the room goes warm as something you can't manufacture. Golden hour home, the walls go amber. Golden hour home, the room grows warmer in its color, in its feel. Golden hour home, the particular real warmth of late day sun indoors. Golden hour home, it pours across the floor. best gift. Everything it touches turns to a better version of itself. The books on the shelf are richer. Every object on the shelf has earned its place today. The golden hour reveals it. Golden hour home, the seal of the day pressed in light before the evening comes. And I stop whatever I'm doing every time without exception. Golden hour home, you have to stop. Golden hour home, the top of the day's visual offering. Golden hour home, the covering of everything in amber grace. Golden hour home, the face of the house at its most beautiful. Golden hour home, the dutiful. Pause in the work for this 15 minutes, sometimes 20, is what the golden hour gives. And then the light goes sideways into evening, and it lives only in the eyes for a while. The after image, the warm golden hour home, the norm of the day's best form. Before the lamps come on. Golden hour home, the lamps aren't on yet. Golden hour home, the soft regret of watching it begin to fade. Golden hour home, the trade of gold for the blue of dusk. Golden hour home, the husk of the day's most beautiful light. Golden hour home, and then the night comes in its own good time. Golden hour home. Look at that, just look at that. Golden hour home. Every single day, every single day. Something's happening on the stove that has improved the whole house. The particular smell of garlic meeting oil, the warm arouse of the kitchen, doing what kitchens do in the evening of a home day. Something cooking, the announcement that in the best of ways the day is coming around to dinner. Something cooking, that smell. Something cooking, and well, from the sound of it, from the pop. Something cooking, the stop in whatever else you were doing. Something cooking, the pursuing of hunger that has been building. Something cooking, the building of the evening around a meal. I cook the same things better when I have the time to cook them. A slow evening in the kitchen instead of a quick book them. Under 20-minute version. Something cooking, the patience of a dinner made at leisure. Something cooking, the patience is the best ingredient. Something cooking, the kitchen warm Something cooking, the reform of the whole house by one pot. Something cooking, it has got the living room involved by smell. Something cooking, you can tell, even from the other room. Something cooking, the perfume of a good evening coming. There's a moment every time when the smell becomes the dinner, when the idea of the meal becomes the slow-cooked winner on the table in a while, and the kitchen says it's ready. Something cooking, the meanwhile, the slow and building steady promise of the evening meal. Something cooking, nearly done. Something cooking, the setting sun and the dinner coming together. Something cooking, the better version of the evening arrival. Something cooking, the survival of the home day in one plate. Something cooking, worth the wait, which wasn't long at all. Something cooking, smells like, that smells like dinner. Something cooking, almost ready, almost ready now. Evening quiet, here we are. After dinner, the house finds a different kind of quiet. Not the silence of the empty, not the working quiet riot of the morning or the afternoon, but the settled kind, the done evening quiet, the particular unwinding that begun the moment the plates were cleared. Evening quiet, the day behind. Evening quiet, the gentlest kind of the house's many hours. Evening quiet, the powers of the night approaching softly. Evening quiet, not costly in any way, just here. Evening quiet, the particular clear of a day well spent at home. The lamps are on the outside, dark has made the inside warmer. The contrast of the lit up room and the dark beyond the corner of the curtain, the particular gold of an evening room in winter. Evening quiet, the splinter of the lamplight, the tender glow of the room at rest. I sat for a while without doing anything specific, which is harder than it sounds, and also quite terrific when you manage it. The sitting and the nothing, the evening quiet, the fitting, and to the perceiving and the doing of the day. Evening quiet, the long exhale. Evening quiet, the full tale of the home day coming to its close. Evening quiet, nobody knows how good this is except the person. Evening quiet, the version of the day that ends like this. Evening quiet, the particular bliss of a home evening done right. Evening quiet, all is well, all is well. Evening quiet, the day is done, the day is done. The lamp on the side table makes a particular room. Inside the room, a circle of the warm amber loom of its light, which goes only as far as the lamp decides. The lamp, the particular shelter of the circle that provides exactly enough light for this. The lamp, the room inside the room, the lamp, the amber bloom of the evening's own corner. The lamp, the quiet mourner of the daylight, the replacement that offers no displacement, just a gentler kind of seeing. The lamp, the human being's most particular invention. Outside the circle of the lamp, the room goes into blue. The furniture in shadow, the suggestion of a view into the darker corners that the lamp politely leaves. The lamp, the editor that only shows and keeps the things within the radius. There are nights when the lamp alone is company enough, when the light it makes is the whole world and the dark outside is rough. With weather or with winter and the inside of the circle, the lamp, the particular, the intimate and clerical record of an evening in. The lamp, the book in my hands. The lamp, the soft commands of the evening to read and rest. The lamp, the interest of the page lit from the side. The lamp, the particular guide through the evening hours at home. The lamp, the narrow dome changes everything. The room going back to just the dark. The lamp withdrawing its particular geography of warmth and amber seeing. The lamp, the last thing off before the being becomes the sleeping. The lamp, warm in here, so warm in here. The lamp, almost time, almost time now. The end of the day I've stayed in, which was always the plan, but which requires a kind of decision that not everyone can make and keep for a whole day. The staying, the deliberate, staying in the particular, the very intimate choice to be at home all day. Staying in the whole day through, staying in the particular view of the world from inside the house. Staying in the quiet espouse of the home as the place to be. Staying in the entirely sufficient version of a day. Staying in, and I would say it was exactly right. I went through the rooms today more times than I can count. Each room a different version of the same house's account of the hours, the kitchen's morning, the sofa's afternoon. Staying in the tour of your own home, the ruin of a day well spent on site. Staying in the deep accounting, staying in the slow mounting of the satisfaction of the home day. Staying in the wide way the house can hold a whole life. Staying in the particular strife that never came today. Staying in the holiday that doesn't require departure. Here is what I know for certain after a day entirely at home, that the square footage of a life can be all the room to roam that you need on certain days. The kitchen and the sofa, staying in the chapter of the day that's over, was sufficient more than staying in. The night is here, staying in. The end is near of the day, but not the feeling. Staying in the slow revealing that contentment has an address. Staying in the home, no less, is where I wanted to be today. Staying in the very best way. some days to spend a day. Tomorrow I may go out, which will also be fine. But today was the staying in kind, and the whole day was mine. In every room, in every hour, from the morning to the lamp, staying in the full flower of a day that wore the stamp of home entirely and well. Staying in all day long, staying in. Good day, it was a good day.